Barbara Streisand.
Fuck Resident Evil 4.
Hey, stop that. Okay, for one, the one that you're thinking of, it's not Resident Evil 4, bud.
I know.
It's 6.
Yeah, I was.
That's
Okay.
6 is one that I honestly wouldn't mind throwing up on the channel.
Yeah, I mean, I never played it. I just keep hearing it's bad, and I shouldn't say it's
Is,
bad.
See,
Sorry to cut you off there, Ben, but like Andy and Michelle, they have it, and I was playing off of Andy's, and where, like, I was enjoying it, but once they let me borrow it when they gave me the 360, I just couldn't get into it on my own, because it's one of those things where you played about a quarter of the way through the story, so then you don't want to start over again, even though you didn't know what was going on.
oh yeah, I got you. I've been through that time.
Well, that's one of the reasons
What
why.
the fuck am I?
That's one of the reasons why I like that we're doing a Let's Play, is because I am very bad with, like, continuing things.
Right.
And this is kind of cool. I didn't really touch Diablo much when I had it just by myself.
I probably wouldn't have touched it at all.
Yeah, same here actually.
And I'm having so much fun right now playing it with friends.
Well, like I said in like one of the torture tools, in one of the earlier episodes, this reminds me so much of Gauntlet that I'm having a good
I
time.
have no idea what that is.
It's like,
They're excellent games.
it's just done. Well, yeah. it's
Gauntlet's
just done-
pretty much like D&D the game. It's a treat. I haven't played like the original ones, but I played like Seven Sorrows. And
Shit!
Jesus Christ.
Well, my dogs went in there and I detonated him.
I played Seven Sorrows and I'm wanting to say something to do with rings, but those were fun.
See, I'm used to, like, on the subject of, like, video games and, like, how we keep going back to games like this. I usually play a game for, like, a week, like, in a row. Just play that same game, and then I get bored of it, and then I never touch the game again. So, like, going back to Diablo and Undertale and the other episodes we did is, like, really weird for me. You know?
Yeah.
First two.
Same here. I have like a weird thing where I would put a game down and then I'd come back to it in like half a year or a year, and then I have no idea what I was doing,
Yeah.
and then I just can't get into it again because
Well,
it's lost.
I have an example for that, but I can't think of it right now. But I've definitely done that before.
yeah.
I've had to restart some
okay.
games.
My example is WoW. WoW's the only game I've, like, been returning to, like, every once in a while. But, like, with console games, like, Batman right now is, like, the game I play on my PS4. Jesus Christ, Colin!
I shat.
Holy fuck!
Good job.
Anyways, as I'm covering my nose, shit, that made me lose my... Okay, Batman's, like, the game I've been playing, like, forever now, and I'm starting to, like, not play it as much because, the only time I've been using my PS4 lately is when we're doing Let's Plays on the show, which is weird. But I haven't played a game since Batman Arkham Knight. Is Knight the one with the Batmobile?
Knight's the newest one.
Yeah. And I haven't played that game in ages.
We sound like old men or something like.
Hey!
Is that the one with the Batmobile?
That's how bad my memory is.
Is that the guy from the Star Wars?
Is that the guy from the Star Wars?
Remember that was our go-to joke.
I can't remember where that's from.
I just remember there was a time that's what we were joking about 24/7.
I remember watching Arrested Development, and the line "Here, go see a Star Wars" was pretty funny.
What was that off camera that we were going to talk about but then didn't?
Chick-fil-A.
There was something before. Oh!
Oh,
Before
no.
Ben goes talking about damn old Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah, I guess
Some
I
games,
was
like, we were talking about Resident Evil, and like, a game that I would have loved to get recorded on here was Resident Evil 5. And then another one we could do is Beyond Two Souls. Because, like, with RE5, like, it's, until I played that one, I didn't really have much experience at all with Resident Evil. So, a lot of the shit that was going on was kind of hilarious, because I didn't know what was going on top of Resident Evil is one of those co-ops where you actually have to work together. But, because if you don't work together...
You good?
I didn't know one. You
shit.
pretty much, like, fuck each other in the long run.
Oh!
He was mine all along.
Before are you done with your...
Not quite.
Okay, sorry.
But, like, Beyond Two Souls, the way, like, Tristan described that to me, kind of reminds me of like when Portal 2 was a big thing, which is another one that would be fun to do. Because I'm the type of guy that
Oh, I do not want to play Portal with you.
if we have to work together to beat a puzzle, I'm gonna fuck with you like hardcore.
Yeah.
So
That's how Alex was.
yeah, so like Beyond Two Souls, it's a game that I've never played, so I don't really know what to expect. But at the same time, it'll be a treat.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because, I mean...
On top of it being apparently a bad game.
Yeah, I mean, I really wish that we would have been doing this, like, a year ago, because, like, so many stuff that we played together, like Colin said, Colin and I played Resident Evil 5, we played it to completion, not 100%, you know what I mean. But anyway.
Finish the story.
Yeah, and it was a treat because, like, one of the things I remember is that we fought and beat Wesker, I think, and then...
Barely.
Yeah, and then the game didn't save, I guess.
Ooh.
And so we had to do it in the morning, and it was a wild time.
See, on the previous episode, like, our little cliffhanger was like, I'm going to tell you how you're wrong about how Resident Evil 4 was a bad game, or a good game. See...
You thought it was the bad one.
Yeah. The logo where the guy is giving the giraffe a blowjob, Resident Evil 6.
Yeah.
I thought that was 5. And I knew Resident Evil 6 was a bad game. And I also thought the one that came before that logo was a bad game also. So I thought 5 and 4 was a bad game instead of 6 and 5 being a bad game.
Oh no, 4 is considered like the magnum opus for the series.
Really, what?
I think it's basically
Damn,
like
you're tearing this guy apart.
the greatest one so far
Sure. Take that out of context,
by
guys.
a lot of fans.
Mm-hmm.
For
Yeah.
good reason too, because it's like, for one, it's the first one that they did where it's over the shoulder camera,
Right.
and so because have you guys played the first two?
Mm-mm.
I played the original. I played the original first one, and I can't like get out of like the first area.
They're very, very like stilted, and I know it's for good reason because it's a horror game.
It adds to the horror effect, but it's so frustrating.
Yeah, I mean Silent Hill does the same thing, and still for few games that they've done, it still kind of does it. But I don't know. I just really couldn't get into the first two Resident Evil games, or at least the first one. I haven't played. Why did I say first two?
With the HD remake, I feel like I could get into it no problem.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Where are we going?
I think we have to go over there now.
Over here.
I noticed I'm
The
bad with like
left. What?
if like a game is like publicly known as really, really bad or really, really good, I don't take time to like playing it for my own to see if I like it or if I don't like it. I kind of just choose the public opinion as my own opinion, and that's
You
been
jump
fucking
on the bandwagon.
yeah, and I realize that's fucked me over a lot of times.
Yeah, I mean you always gotta trust yourself, man. I mean, it's
Yeah.
good to have an idea, but in the end, you really gotta trust
You really
yourself.
gotta like
Jesus Christ!
what? Oh,
Well, they didn't last long. It's okay. If it,
yeah.
like on top of it, like I've definitely done that before. Look, ghosts.
Ghosted you.
Oh, by the way, guys, I can turn people into chickens.
I was wondering what the hell that was about.
Huh.
I got a bunch of new powers, including this guy. Mr.
Like
Sweetens.
I've definitely done that before, and then another problem I've always had is, like, if I watch someone play a game, I definitely can't get into it. And a perfect example is The Last of Us.
Yeah.
That's when I was dying to play, and then Tristan and I were never like free at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So I said screw it, and I ended up watching two best friends do their playthrough of it.
Right.
And then I got the chance to play it on my own, and I just couldn't get into it.
I was like that for one game specifically, but I can't remember what it was.
We're just so vague today.
Um,
I mean, it's fine.
fuck, what was it called?
What is it called? Ben forgets things because he has bad memory.
Says a well, no.
It's
yeah, you're
alright.
Never
We
mind.
all have bad memories.
I'm carrying on a conversation with nothing today.
I know, but I'm
One-sided
trying so
conversation.
hard.
Shut
wow,
up.
that's a huge cobweb.
You're a huge cobweb.
I just saw that. That's kind of scary. Anyways, I'm not.
Cobwebs don't have spiders, though.
Or
Cobwebs
not
is just
cobwebs. Shut up.
cobwebs
I
is just dust collected.
Yeah, I meant
Or the theater.
spider woven webs. Spider webs.
Silky silks.
Speaking of spider web, Charlotte, never mind. Answer my own question. Continue on.
Good job.
I'll be here all the week.
All the week.
Good talk. All the week.
I'll be here until next Thursday.
Hey,
Until Thursday.
tip your waitresses.
Well, we might.
Thursday.
Thor. Then we can celebrate Thormas whenever it comes
Stop.
out.
No.
Ha! You guys are sore about that.
I keep saying every time we bring this up, I wasn't even a part of this, and I'm mad about it.
Should we enlighten them or leave them in the dust?
Yeah, no, enlighten them, please.
Okay,
Someone.
Colin, enlighten them because I'm not 100% about the whole thing. I just
Basically,
know that you guys are sore.
this was either junior or senior year. I don't know. I'm old. I forget things.
That's the one that dissed me about forgetting things.
Yeah, because it's been. We're allowed to bitch. What the fuck? Anyway. Why is your ghost throwing
Acid rain.
if we don't quit this is gonna slowly end up like the shadow guy in my basement. We're gonna bring it up and then just leave it
We
at that.
still forgot to talk about it.
The
Yeah.
Thormus, it was either junior or senior year of high school. Me and Pop-Tart somehow got on the debate on whether or not. Okay, Garrett says it was our senior year. Whether or not Thor would celebrate Christmas. And Pop-Tart was on the side of fuck yeah, and I was on the side of no. Because my whole standpoint on it was, like, from the religious side of things, like, there's no point in it. Why Thor's a god, why would he celebrate the birth of the savior of another religion sort of deal?
Are we really going to do this again? Really? Yep.
And Pop-Tart was on the side of fuck you, Christmas. That's
basically his reasoning.
That's pretty much the only reasoning he had behind it. And our like one of the even after this whole debacle, he's still easily one of my favorite teachers. Our history teacher was on his side, basically saying, "Well, anyone can celebrate Christmas," but my point still stands, sort of deal. And they've been teasing me about it ever since. And now Pop-Tart's getting a Thor Christmas sweater.
Cool.
Well, those are things.
His aunt is making him one, I believe.
Nice. Maybe we should play Marvel
Wait,
Ultimate Alliance for Christmas.
I want to, not for Christmas.
Yeah.
I just want to play it again in general, especially the second one, since I definitely rushed through that one.
Hey.
Get a treasure goblin.
If like Thor and Odin and like the Asgards are like the real gods,
The Asgards.
yeah, wouldn't Christmas not be a thing?
They celebrate the Jotunheim. or something.
Right, but I'm like saying Christmas.
Like it's something that resembles Christmas, but it's not Christmas.
But Christmas to Christians is like the birth of Jesus, technically.
Yeah, that was my whole standpoint with it. Yes.
Yeah. What? No, he wouldn't, because he wouldn't even know Christmas was a
Ooh,
thing.
like seal.
Well, I mean, I think they're looking at it from the point of like, since he has he has like a girlfriend in the human world, and he visits her sometimes. Like, what if he visits on the holidays and she's all like, "Hey, let's celebrate Christmas"? Would he be all like,
Or
"Hell
like,
no,
well, what?
hell yes"?
Well, I wasn't talking about the movies, but I guess you can go on that standpoint.
Well, it's
It's not
anyway,
in the movies. It's the comics.
because he
He comes to Earth in the comics, Ben.
he
Well,
regularly
he also does
visits
it in the movies.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like Thor, as in like the actual mythology.
Oh,
I wasn't talking about like Marvel.
Well, no, he wouldn't celebrate Christmas.
I thought that's what we were talking about.
No, we were talking about comics.
Oh, well, fuck yeah, he can.
Well, overall, in general, though.
Oh god.
Like, not just the comics, but actual mythology, too.
In mythology, I believe no, because since that's the
You can't take both sides, Ben.
What?
It's one or the other.
fine. No, he can't celebrate Christmas.
Thank you.
God damn. Shit.
Well, how about
Fucking
that?
October, and he's trying to play Christmas music. I've come to the conclusion I just don't like Christmas music.
I don't either. I never have and never will.
Because, like, I'm not gonna tell the nothings where I work, because probably there's something
Yeah, you
or
don't.
another.
Yeah, no.
Tell him everything else.
Plus, I don't have a job anymore anyway. Story for another time.
Start time account.
But, like, my first job, fast food restaurant, just to put it where you're at, just to give you some idea. And beginning of November, and my boss turns on Christmas music. And it drove me insane, because it was the same 5 3 or 4 or 5 songs all day, every time I worked.
Can you name which ones?
No.
No, because then they'll get stuck in my head.
It was some Jingle Bells ripoff.
Stop. Oh.
Basically, like, pretty much the main 5 ones that you could think of when you think of Christmas songs.
The ones that only are...
Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time.
Yeah, that was probably one of them. It's all a repressed memory.
Winter Wonderland.
Maybe. Jingle Bells was one of them. I know that.
Silent Night.
But like the rest, but like, oh well,
Oh,
now we're in
wow.
the Chamber of Suffering.
Oh, God.
Good job.
Oh well, hey, Maleficent's actually solid now. Okay, but like, since then, and then maybe a little before that, I just don't care for Christmas music. Like I realized, like, looking back on it more recently, I was like, whoa, I didn't even like it last year, and we didn't have Christmas music playing constantly at work. So I've just come to the ultimate conclusion that I'm going to keep cutting Ben off because I like talking so much.
No, it's fine. I don't know where I was going to go with that anyways.
I've come to the ultimate conclusion. I don't like Christmas music no matter what time of the season it is.
Yeah.
Don't throw me in the fire, prick.
Oh, this is fucking cool. Finally.
This is like a legit
Boss fight?
This
boss
is
fight. It's kinda
legitness.
interesting.
Oh, God.
Get over here.
Yeah, look at his symbol. It's a skull.
Look, Tristan, I can heal even though we're not hurting right now.
I'm hurting all over. I'm hurting on the inside.
Oh, my God. And...
Whoa!
Fire.
Fire.
Okay.
Oh shit. He reminds me of Hades from God of War a little bit.
That's
Especially
one
the
that I've
chains.
never played. I've never played a single God of War.
It's good, like,
It's
from an action standpoint.
It gets
It's not so
repetitive.
good if you follow the lore.
It gets really repetitive to me though.
Well, yeah, 'cause I've played.
As I said, we're playing Diablo.
It's fun.
Yes.
I don't know which one I've played, but it was definitely
Shit.
a demo, and like I'm still kind of a Greek mythology buff,
Oh, yeah.
and I just didn't enjoy it from the lore standpoint. It was like, really, what the hell?
Hell, speaking
Oh,
of
shit,
God of
shit,
War, this
shit,
guy's sickle
shit,
uses
shit.
the same ability as the God of War 3 sickle from Hades. You pull in people. Get over here.
Yeah.
Stay over there.
Yeah, that's why I said that he kind of reminds me of him because he's all like chains.
Well, that's really what... Yeah. Hades from God of War 3 seemed like the generic, oh, he's so evil, has a mask.
Yeah, that's the
Why
bad
would
thing.
why would you use the Steve?
Because it's
Okay.
Because Hades in actual Greek mythology, he's not really a bad guy. He's just,
misunderstood.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's pretty much just one of the gods. You know, he's just the
He just
unfavorite.
wants to be loved.
Yeah, like
Look at all these things we can get.
Yeah, like-
Yay!
Wow, that was actually perfect timing.
yeah, like he can only see his
Look at all
girl.
these things I can't pick up, Tristan.
Yeah,
Damn it!
like he can only see his girl like during a certain season. You know?
Fall and winter.
Yeah,
He's married to Persephone.
yeah, and then
He can only see her like during 2 of the
God
4 months.
Then
Damn
Or
it!
months.
Ceremonial night.
and then Demeter was all like, hell nah,
Won't
Yeah.
let me.
why'd
Okay,
you take
well-
my daughter?
We're going to continue this epic story tale of Greek mythology
Story tale.
next time on Diablo 3. See ya.
I want these things, but it won't let me. Blah!
Continuous barfing of violence.
Blah.